Alright, guys, here we are, hole number 4. Gonna take a look at this one. Now with the advanced bags, if you do have kind of a intermediate bag, you're gonna see, from my last guide, I was able to still get this up and do this reasonably well with weak clubs. With the big boy clubs, we're gonna go over here every time, and I'll typically do this with backspin, I do believe. Either 2 back or 2 top. It might be 2 top. It might be just a touch of top spin. And with this side wind, you won't need to curl it very much, but your land zone becomes pretty important. So you don't want to get too close to this tree to where you end up hitting it. So that actually looks really good. It looks like his speed control, you almost want to keep it just a little bit shorter than this. The longer you drive it, the more that you start to get too much on the fringe there. So I do, recommend you kind of stay off of this. And I'm thinking maybe even going just 1 top spin as a result. So I'm thinking somewhere around here with some curl. So this is going to be right around 5 rings with some curl. Perfect ball. Oh man, so just off. I think I'm gonna just pitch it out for you guys. Now you can see opponent with a little bit longer drive does get it to kind of a very straight needle, which is good. I'm kind of torn. I really don't need to shut. Now, I already did tell you guys this. Never try to take it off. Like, this is kind of a weird adjustment. Put it on this fairway. I made note to this in the other guide. You'll probably want to check it out. I'm probably just going to stick with the rough shot, to be honest with you, because I already showed you the adjustment. It's very straightforward. It's straight into the wind. So it really isn't going to be beneficial. Another thing you can do is like a turkey ball wind 5 and hit my exact same drive. But then with just a little bit more curl and just try to get it up here. I'm just going to hit this shot because I do feel there's a chance that you're going to be here. With some great balls, or, if it clips a tree or something, you may need to look at something like this. So this is going to be probably about 2.5 per ring. 3, maybe 2.75 per ring, I'm thinking. 2.75 per ring with some wind effects somewhere right in here. Running out of time. Not going to have a pass. So I went pretty much spot up 3 rings. Looks pretty good. It landed right where I wanted. It looks like more so than anything, just the amount of cut. It looked perfect. It landed right on the front of that green. But what ended up happening, it looks like it kind of cut just a little bit harder because of kind of ball guide compression, more so than anything. But also with a combination of my ball guide offset. You got to keep in mind that it's going to kind of, when you put all that side spin, it's going to make it kind of cut a little bit harder in on headwinds. And on tailwinds, it's going to kind of straighten it out a little bit. So I didn't do a good job of necessarily, I almost needed to put that more on the hole. But my ring adjustment looks spot up there. So 3 rings, that was 2.8 per ring. And it was pretty much spot on perfect. So if you can use that ring adjustment, if you do get in a little bit of dilemma, but do check out my other guide as well. I did get it to short iron. So if you can just kind of groove that, the best thing that I can recommend is try to keep your top spin down. You don't need to get too much of an angle there where you need to start putting it on the fairway. You want to make sure that your ball hops are all on the green. It's going to give you the most consistent run out. So good luck with that hole. I'll see you guys on 5.